Hey guys, Bigrat310 here again, who's gonna take off his headphones because he forgets to take them off because they're pointless. Quickly, Sanders Robin, I appreciate the kind words that you said about me, and just to be nice, I'm gonna plug you again just because I really think you deserve it. I really think you are one of the best on here, and I think it's a shame how I think you don't have more than 200 subs. If you do, then great. If you don't, then you really should have them. I can't say much more. As my subs will know, I made a vid already saying, go subscribe to Sanders Robin. Well, go do it again. If you haven't done it, go do it again. Because I'm 280 subscribers and he does not, and that's a travesty, if you ask me. Okay, got another Hardtruths for you guys. If you go to my channel, you'll see all the DVDs I will review. Yes, before this big breakout, yes, I got more ROH DVDs. I'm sorry, I panicked. I literally got a free, my older brother gave me $30 that he owed me from a while ago. And with those $30, ROH was still having their Big Ten, and I'm sorry I think I told you guys about it. ROH had a Big Ten, which is one of their biggest sales of the year. They do it frequently, but it's the biggest discount if you buy the right DVDs, which they take a couple of their DVDs and they put them for $10, and they don't get any cheaper than that. At least I don't believe they do. So I really thought I told you guys. Even if I didn't, Super Card of Honor 3 was one of those DVDs, so you could have possibly. Many say it's their best show. I am their best show. I don't think I've seen enough of ROH to say that. I've only seen I only have 30-something ROH DVDs, but sure, fine. Let's say from what I've seen, yeah, it's their best show. And Super Card of Honor 3 for $10, that's great. Okay, let's get to the Hardtruths. I'm gonna try to put mine into categories. Just go to my channel and you can tell already what the categories are gonna be for the next few DVD reviews. Okay. We have today, this DVD reviews category is going to be about different indie promotions besides ROH. Different ones besides ROH, WWE, and TNA. I got to branch out. We got an ROH DVD, yes, but with Dragon Gate wrestlers. Woo! Dragon Gate Challenge. And PWG 100. This won't take long since I don't know enough about PWG. Let's get to Dragon Gate. Overall, I thought this was a good show. Probably besides Death Before Dishonor 3, this was maybe just as good as Death Before Dishonor 3. If you guys don't know, I changed my ratings. I really didn't think the 4th anniversary show from ROH deserved to get an 8. Let me just close the door back there. I look back at it. I really don't think it deserved an 8. There were only 3 matches I think that I gave above 3 stars, and one of which I didn't enjoy as much because I had already seen it on the Bloodstained Honor DVD in the Ghetto fight. So I don't think it deserved an 8. So I moved it down to a 7.5, and I moved Death Before Dishonor down to it was either an 8 or an 8.25. I don't remember. Dragon Gate, first match, Homicide versus Colt Cabana in a False Canadian match. 3/4 of a star. I was kind of disappointed with this match. Why even do this? You're only going to have it for 5 minutes. And no, it does not get a dud. And no, it does not get an NA because there were some spots in it. Like a suplex in the crowd and a bunch of chairs. There was a ladder involved. And it also plays for 5 minutes. And, I'm like, fuck, bro. You just kind of jib me over there. I'm going to say 3/4 of a star. I'll be nice with that. Reyes versus Chad Collyer, 1.5 stars, short, didn't like it that much. BJ Whitmer versus Jimmy Jacobs, this match was good, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. I saw it in the Super Card of Honor 2 DVD, I saw the spot, but just seeing it again live, especially since I didn't expect it, because I did not know it was on this DVD, where BJ Whitmer tries to fucking powerbomb Jimmy Jacobs, and they fall off the top. He was on the top turnbuckle when he tried to do it, and he powerbombed Jimmy Jacobs' head right on the fucking ring apron. I thought he snapped his neck. My brother looked at it and he said, "That's death." He said it just like that. That's death, like that, and it is death. These guys put on a great match. I gotta give them credit for that. And the first of the 3 series for the Dragon Gate Challenge, Saito versus Jimmy Yang. Yes, he's Jimmy Wang Yang for all you non-ROH people. This one was okay. I'll give it 2 3/4. It was alright. There were some spots I liked, some that I thought were okay. Dragon Gate does get to, I don't like to do spoiler reviews anymore. for ROH shows. Because someone messaged me, why do you keep telling me who wins the ROH DVDs? I want to get those DVDs, but when you tell me who wins, what's the point of buying? Hey, I don't believe in that. I don't care if I know the winner of the match. I still think it's good to see the match. But I'm going to still try to be a little more careful. But I will say here, the Dragon Gate does win, because 3 series. Bryan Danielson, Delirious versus Jimmy Rave and Alex Shelley. This was a really fun match. On both these DVDs, Bryan Danielson did some stuff that I never thought I'd see from his character. I'm going to give it 4 stars. I did enjoy it a lot. You know, it was long. It was a good 22 minutes, I think. Delirious was funny as he usually is. Bryan Danielson, I know a lot of my subscribers are bored by submission wrestling. With Bryan Danielson, I guarantee you won't be. Really, it's really hard. I mean, I do have subs who are bored by slow-paced wrestling. Well, you know what? I've never been bored of one single Bryan Danielson match, and it's not exactly fast-paced. It's a pretty fun little match, and you should check it out. Oh, the ending, the last like 7 or 8 minutes was really good. Claudio Castagnoli for Hagadorn. This gets a dud. 3 minutes. Didn't like it at all. I mean, God. Dragon Gate, Dragon Kid, and Genki Horiguchi versus Styles and Sydal. This will get 3 3/4 for me. This was a very entertaining match. Styles and Sydal win. Yes, so ROH evens the series. And then Blood Generation versus Generation X. I won't reveal who won. This was match of the night. I'd give it 4 stars again. This was really, really good match. And overall, man, I did not know it was a 6-man tag. I thought it would just be like, you know, a regular tag match. The CB 6-man tag was great. It helped a lot, especially Jack Evans and Austin Aries, who are 2 of my favorites. But yeah, definitely great match from both these teams. Grudge Match, Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe. I was highly disappointed. I'm giving this 3 1/4. And for some people debate whether 3 1/4 is passable for a main event. Some say yes, some say no. I'm kind of like indifferent on whether 3 1/4 is passable for a main event. That'll be my question for the day for you guys. Is a 3 1/4 star match, is that passable for a main event? For WrestleMania and the SummerSlam, hell no. But like, you know, for a regular pay-per-view or a regular indie show, is it a passable main event? I want to know that from you guys. Is it a passable main event? I was disappointed, especially with all the hype in the Joe Daniels feud. Overall, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Maybe an 8.25. I'm not sure. I don't know what the description box says. But I'll go either way. 8 or 8.25. I don't think it was better than Death Before Dishonor 3. I think it was just as good. I didn't really have a lot of fun in the show. I mean, sure, there were 4 very good matches out of 9, which I don't know if that's good or not. It's not that great, so I didn't really have a lot of fun during the show. But you know what? It was a good show. I'll give it that. It had good wrestling on it. Now we go to PWG 100, which I'll admit, my first PWG show. I gotta say, I love PWG. I can tell immediately I'm going to love PWG. And I can't, you guys know how crazy I went in ROH. I won't go that crazy in PWG. I'll stay recent. You know, I won't go too much into the PWG history. Okay, we'll start off with the Young Bucks versus the Cutler brothers. I enjoyed this match. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. The Young Bucks are a great tag team. I saw a little of them in ROH on HDNet. Not much, but, and I've seen them. Can't remember where else I saw them. Pretty good team, I must admit. Probably one of the better tag teams out there. I'm giving it 3.5 because it was only like 8 minutes. Skull versus Roderick Strong. This was the worst match of the night, and it's 3 stars. Yes, see, dude, don't overreact. I agree with Sanders Robin. Dragon Gate pay-per-view might be indie show of the year. And Sydal's telling everyone, oh, the ROH show in Chicago, the worst match was described as good. First of all, someone else's opinion. Second of all, the worst match on this show was good. And it was a great show, but I'm not going to say it's the indie show of the year. I mean, come on, man. Just because every show, what if every match is just great? I mean, really, what if every match is just, every match is just good? And the worst match was good, as he said. Does that make it a great show? Not necessarily. So yeah, also, Scott Lost was Roderick Strong, 3 stars. You know, it was good for what it was. I was kind of entertained by it. Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. This is possibly the funniest match I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, God, man, these guys did. I've never seen a match that had singing, dancing, a thumb war, an arm wrestling contest, and it had some pretty good wrestling in there too. I'm gonna give it 3 3/4 just for all the comedy. There was only like 6 minutes of wrestling, and it was like a 25-minute match. But all the comedy is worth it. It's worth checking out. Jim told me, when I asked him what's the funniest promotion you see, and I expected the answer to be Chikara, he said nope, PWG. PWG is possibly the funniest promotion I've ever seen. I understand why. Paul London versus Joey Ryan. I'm gonna give this 3 1/4. It was good for what it was. Paulo London, I do agree with on 9.6. He was, a bit off. There were a few botches that I noticed in the match. But I still think the match was good enough to be considered a 3-star match, if you get my drift on it. 6-person tag team match. Austin Aries, Human Tornado, Chuck Taylor versus B-Boy, Candice LeRae, Scorpio Sky. 3 1/4. This match was really funny as well. Single woman, and they made fun of the woman. Really funny stuff. Great match. Tyler Black, Davey Richards. This match was match of the night for me. 3 3/4. Do I even have to explain why it is? It's fucking Tyler Black and Davey Richards. I mean, come on. Sanjay El Generico, 3 1/2. Okay match. I expected a little more. I won't lie. I wanted more, but for what I got, I thought it was entertained enough. And Chris Hero versus Colt Cabana, but on this DVD it says Austin Aries. I'm going to give it 3 3/4 stars. Fun, a lot of crowd involvement. That show was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it very much. That's why I'm going to give it an 8.75. Just because I had a lot of fun during the show. More than any ROH DVD that I've seen in a while. Out.